we are basically talking about what was said 16 years ago, that data is the new oil, but I slightly disagree with that. We see that data, how people are using it at a CXO level, data is indeed the new oil. But you'll go one layer below, who's extracting knowledge out of that data, it is a struggle. The data is collected too easily. To derive insights, it's too hard. So we call it data is the new soil. You don't really get anything out of it. You have to really work hard on data to extract something meaningful out of it. This is an insurer's profile within a day. People asking for loan. It looks totally red because the entire India is in the same scale. Poor country with rich pockets. Mumbai lighting up. Lots of greens, lots of reds, even within Mumbai. You start looking at these addresses. These are actual addresses of people. West of Western Line, you start seeing affluent users. East of Western Line, you start seeing not so affluent users. You're getting people in different grades. Dharavi is not so bad, by the way. Dharavi is much maligned, but a kholi still costs 50 lakh rupees. The person has money there to spend. A person from this part, somewhere in rural area, is likely to be poor, not the person in Dharavi. But here are these pockets in Bombay. Somebody is applying for a product from here. Why is this going red? Okay, this is Mankhurd, Shivaji Nagar. It's a slum. It is at a different grade than Dharavi. This is a poor slum. There are people here on these streets in the edge of this area and the edge of this area. These people are fine, but these people are not in affluence grade. That's one indicator. Out of 3,000 indicators, that is just one indicator telling you that, hey, this is how you can sort out your users in different parameters. Bangalore looks green all the way, centrally orange, here a bit of mid-level incomes, lower-level incomes. This is, by the way, we work with e-commerce companies, we work with fintech companies, we work with banks, we work with insurance companies. We also see these patterns. This is India's 2% of e-commerce happening along the street. 2% of India's e-commerce is just on these areas. So that is where your affluence is and how do they correlate with the way the things they are buying. Let's go to a smaller town, Dehradun. Dehradun, I am from Uttarakhand, so I tend to pick these examples. Dehradun, there are rich areas. The moment you pump in an address, it immediately tells you that, hey, that user at the top in those particular areas is as good or as likely to buy an expensive product as a user in Bandra. So everybody gets aligned and everybody gets a score no matter where you're at. It doesn't stop at affluence. You look at health infrastructure within the vicinity. You look at the nearest hospital. You look at the nearest fire station, for that example. You know, you could be, it tells you exactly that 50 meters away, there is a fire station. 50 meters away, there is a hospital. For that particular address, 70 meters away. Helps you sort out your users better and design services based on where they are. Way better. But this basically enriches your database with a lot of external and a lot of relevant information. What you do out of it is your recipe. So these are the patterns that get picked up, and these can be, your leads can be better informed using all these real world indicators. So all you do is, there is no, like I said, there is no personal data involved here. You send a system, our system with an address, automatically you get populated with address quality scores, lead scores, or raw variables, whatever you want. There are 3,000 indicators to pull from. And that's what we do.